Hello everybody, welcome back to another video with Larger Soul. If you're new to my channel, I'm a motivational speaker, a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just a spiritual bitch putting everybody on. What I intend to do is to help change the world and to change your life. So today in this video, I intend that I can definitely help you out with that because there's one topic in mind that I do want to discuss, which was a requested video, and it quite frankly is how to deal with the doubters, how to deal with the haters, I guess you could say. When it comes to you consciously manifesting your desires, what do you do to keep all the noise silent around you when there's people doubting you, people telling you that you can't, things around you that's going on telling you that you can't, like whatever the case is that's making you feel limited. I want you all to understand that absolutely nobody and nothing, both, can keep you from getting what it is that you want. And even if you do hear people outside of you, things outside of you telling you that it is not possible, it's unrealistic, whatever, really, that you still remain as strong-minded as you knew that you always were, because this is not a joke, guys. Like, when it comes to you manifesting exactly what it is that you want, you need to know that you mean that shit. Like, you gotta know that you mean that shit so that you can get that shit, because that shit is gonna be manifested by you. It's not gonna be manifested by your mother who's telling you that you can't manifest this. It's not gonna be manifested by your neighbor who's telling you you can't manifest this. It's gonna be manifested by you. So if you understand that you're the person who's in control and you can do this, and that nothing in this world could ever hold you down or back because you are that powerful in your reality, which you absolutely are, then you gotta keep going, you gotta be strong about it, and you just gotta keep flourishing and flourishing and flourishing in your blessed, beloved favor, because that's exactly what you deserve. And the only person and the only thing that you should be focusing on is yourself. Upon you focusing on yourself, I promise you, all the other problems go away. All the other problems go away, because if it's not you, it doesn't matter. Quite frankly said, just like that. But alright guys, before we get started with the video, because we kind of already got started, really excited to talk about this today because I have a lot of experience with doubters. Honestly speaking though, I was never the type to discuss what it was that I was manifesting, but I do remember hearing a lot of people having their own opinions on certain things about how it's unrealistic, you can't do this, whatever, like all the limiting shit that we don't associate ourselves with. I've heard it all, and I refused, even in the past, to let that affect me, because if they're not me, it doesn't matter. But so yes, really quick guys, the background music today in this video, that Law of Assumption binaural beat playlist, I'm playing it loud and proud because I want you guys to feel all the benefits that come with listening to this kind of music, because this kind of music right here, it is the kind of music that helps you meditate, it is the kind of music that helps you visualize, that helps you stay focused when you are imagining your dream scenario, your dream manifestation, whatever it is, so that you can understand that it is here, because it literally already is. So if you guys are interested in listening to more music like this to help you guys out, because this Law of Assumption playlist has a lot of different subjects within it, within the Law of Assumption, y'all can go click the link down in my description box so that you can see it for yourselves, download it yourselves, whatever else. But besides that, we can definitely get started on this video today, because like I said before, dealing with the doubters, there's honestly nothing to it, guys. I'm gonna need y'all to be strong, I'm gonna need y'all to be strong-minded, I'm gonna need y'all to be strong-souled, like everything that is within the energy of strength, I'm gonna need you to be all that, because listen to me, guys. When it comes to dealing with doubters, the people who don't want to see you succeed, honestly speaking, actually, let me rephrase that. It's not that they don't want to see you succeed, it's just that they don't believe in themselves enough to think that another person outside of them could actually get what they want, because they don't think that even they can. And that right there is something that affects them, and that changes their perception on how other people can do what they want to do, what's going on around them, this, that, whatever else. All that stuff, it ties in together and it plays out for something, because those who do not believe in themselves, honestly speaking, those are the kinds of people who be sharing the I don't believe in myself gospel to everybody else around them. They don't believe in themselves, so they're gonna make sure that you don't either. They're gonna try to discourage you so that you don't believe in yourself and in the thing that you are manifesting, even though you yourself know that this is possible, you've seen other people do it, and if you want it, you deserve it, because if you desire it, it belongs to you. So like I was saying before, when it comes to dealing with the doubters, you're gonna have to be very, very, very strong-minded. Being strong-minded is not a difficult thing to be, if I'm being honest. Like, being strong-minded is probably one of the easiest and best things that you could ever do for yourself, because that right there is a huge protection layer, I guess you could say. It kind of is a sort of protection, because upon you being strong-minded, you are already eliminating anyone or anything that doesn't align with that energy. So you know, if someone comes to you and says you can't do this, you can't do that, whatever else, your strong-minded energy is going to be like, yeah, I can, because I said that I can, and that's it. And the same thing goes for anyone or anything that's telling you that you can't manifest the SP, that you can't manifest the money, that you can't manifest whatever it is that you want to manifest. You have to understand, none of those people actually understand what it is to manifest what it is that they want, because I promise you, somebody who is genuinely happy, somebody who has actually manifested exactly what it was that they wanted, somebody who is on their shit, knows what they're doing, etc., is never going to be on another person's case in regards to what it is that they are manifesting. They're not going to sit there and try to convince you that you can't. They're the kind of people to tell you, of course you can do this, why would you not be able to do this? The people who doubt themselves are going to tell you that you're dreaming too big, that that's too unrealistic, what are you talking about, whatever. But the people who do believe in themselves are going to say, yeah, I did the same thing. I dreamed that big and I got exactly what I wanted, so you should too. Follow your dreams, listen to your heart, blah, blah, blah. And the reason that they're going to say that is because it works. It is the truth. It is always the truth. Why would it not be the truth? Because someone as powerful, as wonderful, as on top of their shit as you are, it's almost extreme. No, it's not even almost. It is extremely unrealistic that you would not get what you want. If you know that you want something and you know that that thing belongs to you, the last thing that you should be doing as the main character is listening to anything, anyone, whatever outside of you telling you that you cannot do this. When you see a doubter in your face, in your household, in your group chat, in your school, like, I don't care where, I don't care what the tea is, I don't care what. If you see a doubter, period, I need you to understand that that is the time, the one single time that you need to put on your big girl pants, your big boy pants, and remind yourself exactly who you are, what you got going on, and the fact that nothing in this world could ever touch you. Because you are that bitch. You being that bitch, you're untouched, you're unfazed. Nothing can, like, it's done. Literally speaking, it is done. So if you know that you're just that powerful and you really are the main character and you're the one who calls all the shots, you tell yourself you're the creator of your reality, I'm the operant power, blah, blah, blah. If you are all of these amazing things, how and why in the world would somebody outside of you have enough power and strength to tell you that you cannot do what you want to do? That you cannot manifest what you want to manifest? That this is illogical, it's wrong, it's unrealistic, just stop, whatever. How can you let any of those people tell you the things that you know are not true? Because if you want it, why would it be a bad thing? Just because it looks unrealistic to them doesn't mean it's unrealistic. Just because it seems impossible to them doesn't mean it is impossible. Just because they don't know what they're doing doesn't mean that you don't know what you're doing. Just because you're doing one thing to manifest, they couldn't manifest what they wanted, doesn't mean that you cannot manifest what it is that you want. And the craziest thing about this whole thing, I honestly think, is that at the end of it all, when you end up manifesting what it is that you want, what did those people say who were doubting you? They're mad, they're jealous, they're watching from the sidelines, or maybe they'll even fake congratulate you because holy shit, they always knew that you could do it, but they're trying to discourage you. Whatever the tea is, that is just a moment to understand, oh my god, I fucking did this, and no one and nothing outside of me had enough power to tell me that I couldn't. Because the second that you listen to someone or something outside of you telling you that you can't, that it's unrealistic, like I'm saying, that is the same second that you're allowing for these other people's power to overpower your power. And remember, as the main character, as the storyteller, as the one who writes the book, no one's power could ever or should ever overpower your power. Because if you're really as powerful as you say that you are, you have to be sitting with that, permanently speaking, so that you can make everything and its mama work out in your blessed favor just because you wanted to, and that's it. So really, when it comes to dealing with doubters, when it comes to dealing with people who don't understand, you honestly just have to sympathize. You just have to understand, damn, this person just doesn't believe in themselves. This person doesn't know that they got this shit going on. That person doesn't know, they just don't know. And then you just keep it pushing. You just understand that that is a sad case for them. You intend the best. Shit, maybe you'll even manifest the best for them, whatever, like it doesn't matter. But you keep it pushing and you keep worrying about yourself, because worrying about you is what's going to get the job done, not worrying about what these other people's opinions are. A happy person is simply never going to judge a person who's trying to get their shit together or has already gotten their shit together, because you all have your shits together thanks to the law of assumption manifesting, period. You already got that shit. So if these people are really out here telling you that you can't, just understand it is a reflection of who they are. That's all that there is to it. It's projection. Quite literally speaking, it deadass is. They're projecting onto the fact that you can't do it because they couldn't believe in themselves, and that's okay. We're gonna continue intending though that they understand eventually what the tea is, which they definitely do. I personally believe that everyone's soul knows exactly what they have to do in this lifetime. I believe that everyone's soul understands that, okay, I want this, I got this, I can do this, but then it's the ego that kind of comes in to say, nah, shorty, sit down, you can't do that. And a lot of times those people who are doubters will end up listening to that, and then when they listen to that, they trust that more because it seems more realistic to them. They'll try to spread the gospel in that way. My ego told me I couldn't, so you can't either. And it's going to be your choice to either sit there and listen to what your ego and their ego is telling you, or to get up and to actually make more, to make better, to be happy, to do what it is that you gotta do. Understand that you're the person, genuinely speaking, who is in control. I 110% believe that. I will never stop believing that. I will never stop seeing your power or my power, or anyone's power for what it is. Because even in those doubters, even in those people who are telling you so much that you cannot do this, understand that those people have that light inside of them as well. You know, they're not someone who's damned and fucked and they can't do this, it's over, doomed. No. The only thing that those people need are a reminder to let them know you can do this. It is gonna be okay. If you wanna have it, you can definitely have it. But some people get really upset when they hear that because they just cannot believe that. You tell them, yeah, you actually can have the million, and they're like, bitch, shut up, like, you're lying to me and you're hurting my feelings because you're making me think something that's unrealistic. That's not the truth, babe. Like, that's never gonna be the truth. Understand? If you want the money, if you want the love, if you want whatever it is that you want, you deserve all of these things. And upon you knowing that you deserve these things, why would they not be meant for you then? What, you think that you just deserve shit and you're not gonna get it? Absolutely not. You deserve things so that you can get them, but you gotta claim them. And you gotta keep believing in yourself, and you gotta keep uplifting yourself, and you gotta stop listening to people and things who do not align with you in any way, shape, or form, okay? Because even if you are a doubter watching this video, you have to understand that you very much have the power within you to get what it is that you want. And that the last thing you should be doing is shitting on other people for getting what it is that they want because you don't think that you can. You can, we all can. This is not bullshit, this is not false hope. It's literally just thinking in favor of you having your desire no matter what the desire is. Of course, assuming that it is a consciously clean desire, definitely always intending that. But upon you having that consciously clean desire, that thing right there, that's something that's meant for you. So do yourself a huge favor and understand that at the end of the day, the silence, the noise, let it go. It doesn't fucking matter. The noise is not a part of you. If the noise is not you, it doesn't matter. And even if it is you, even if you are your own biggest doubter and hater, listen to yourself, look at what you're doing, and understand that you need to be on your own team, on your own side, because this is your life. You need your support more than anything else in this world. So understand that at the end of the day, you will still be the person who's gonna get you what you want. But you gotta support yourself on that journey so that you can actually get what you want, because what you want is exactly what is meant for you. Be on your shit, be smart about this, and believe in yourself, and stop listening to people outside of you, because if they're not you, it doesn't matter. I promise you, it absolutely doesn't. At the end of the day, nobody in this world is gonna have enough power to make you think that you can't do this. You absolutely can. You absolutely will. You absolutely are. It's already done you favor. So what else is there to it? Upon being a conscious manifestor, I will say that this is one of the best feelings in the world, is knowing that nothing, like nothing outside of me or you or anyone could ever make us feel like we can't do this. Because after being our own biggest enemy for so long, it's like nothing can penetrate, bro. Bulletproof barrier, bitch. Like no one can touch us, and that's it. So if you know that you're that bitch, which you obviously do know it, and you absolutely are, you better maintain that, and you better keep that with you, and you better keep on going strong. Because no matter what it is, you do deserve the best, you deserve to be happy, you deserve it all, and you deserve to stop listening to bitches and haters who do not know what it is to get exactly what they want, okay? No one's a bitch, I'm not gonna say that. I'm just talking words out here, but really, no hate to those who don't believe. We accept you as you are, but who you are is an empowered person, so we're accepting that. We're not accepting the victimization bullshit, all right? All right, good, perfect. I'm glad y'all got the memo. But besides that, guys, that's basically it for my video today. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I intend truly, my love, that today in this video, I was able to give you the advice that you need. I was able to help you out in some way. I truly intend that this video helped you out to the most of its ability, and I know that it did, because guys, remember what it is that you're doing. Remember what it is that you're manifesting. Remember who you are. Remember exactly what it is that you got going on for yourself, because babe, we can't afford to be missing time listening to these motherfuckers who don't know what's up. Like, you know what the tea is. You know what is up. You know what you're doing. You know that you're the most powerful person, and you know exactly what you're worth. You know exactly what you got going on. You know everything. So if you know all this stuff and you know exactly what it is to be powerful, successful, happy, to believe in yourself, all that wonderful jazz, do not ever take it upon yourself to tie yourself to the energy that you know does not align with you. If you know that these people out here are just not your people because they don't feel like it, because they don't talk like you, because they're not on your conscious manifesting shit, you don't have to give them the time of day. Like, you don't have to sit there and listen to what it is that they're telling you. Even if you're able to manifest the way that these people are, the way that they talk to you, the way this, that, you absolutely can, you feel me? Even if there are doubters, you don't have to deal with them, of course. Like, you really don't. You can just assume that everyone's gonna understand what it is that you're talking about. But let's just say that maybe somewhere there's someone out there who doesn't really believe in what you got going on, doesn't really believe in the law of assumption, and keeps telling you that it's all BS and to stop. The only thing that you got to do is just close your blessed beloved ears and keep it pushing in your blessed beloved favor, listening to your blessed beloved music, bro. You just got to keep it pushing, just like a high school bully. I don't know, in like the movies in the early 2000s, y'all remember how the bullies were in the movies? Like, they were not it at all, but upon you avoiding them, they left you alone. So goodbye. It's the same thing. In a way, this is kind of like dealing with bullying to the extent of intentionally not listening to those who want to bring you down, because that's exactly what you have to do here. The people who don't get it eventually will, but just because they don't get it right now doesn't mean that you should be filling your ears up with their nonsense because you think that they might have a point, but they're making me feel stupid right now. I feel like I'm inferior. You're not inferior and you're not stupid, and you better stop listening to people who are trying to debunk the truth that you already know is the truth. If being delusional, which I don't even believe in that term, like being delusional, because it's literally not delusion. If being delusional in the eyes of other people is what makes them want to attack you because they think that you're being unrealistic, understand? It is because they have no delusion of their own. They don't have imagination, okay? Just because you didn't decide to work a 9 to 5 doesn't mean that you have to listen to people who are working 9 to 5s. Like, it does not matter. It is all about preference for one. Whatever it is that you want to manifest, you should manifest for yourself. But it's also about letting people do exactly what it is that they want to do. Just like you see certain people have certain desires, manifest what it is that they want to manifest, whatever, you're only going to continue to mind your own business while they do what it is that they're doing, because you understand what it is to be somebody who's happy, content, and powerful within yourself enough to just let yourself go by your own flow and not worrying about what other people are doing. So the same way that you do it for other people, where you're good and you're nice and you just mind your own business, whatever, understand that that energy deserves to be returned back to you. And if someone's not reflecting that, leave them alone. Do not listen to them. Do not take them seriously. And for the love of God, do not let anyone talk to you crazy because they don't believe in themselves when you know that you do. I promise that your delusion is going to get you so fucking far. You will be so far away that you will not even be able to see the people who are telling you that you couldn't do it in the first place. It'll be that quiet. I promise you, it will be that quiet. The noise, irrelevant as fuck. Keep it pushing, babe. You got this. You already know that you did, though. As you absolutely do, because this is your life, your world. Main character status, absolutely. Yes, you are. Alright, my love, I will see y'all this Thursday for another video. Thank y'all so much again for watching. I really appreciate it. May God bless you all always. Thank y'all so much. I love you all always. And oh my god, thank y'all so much for 25K. Completely forgot to mention that. Thank y'all so much. I'm so fucking happy. Like, oh my god, we're doing that. So thank y'all so much for being so loyal to me, for watching my videos, for listening to what it is that I have to say. You know, if you even want a subliminal request, don't be afraid to let me know of that request, because I have a whole list of requests. And I'm getting through each and every single one as time goes on, but trust me, I'm getting there. But besides that, thank y'all so much again. I love y'all so fucking much. Thank you. You guys are the best, and I intend nothing but the best for all of y'all. I want you all to understand that I believe in you extra hella 110%. Y'all already knew that though, but I want you all to feel it in your hearts and your souls. You guys are everything to me, and I think about you all the time. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you. And so with that being said, let yourself be strong enough to understand that if it's blah blah, it doesn't matter. Cut it out. Those people who don't understand, let them not understand. That is not your problem. That is not your business. That is not something that you should even be associating yourself with, because at the end of the day, my love, listen, at the end of the day, you are that bitch. You're the person. You're the one who's everything in control. You are the one getting yourself every single thing that you want and need. And if you know that you are that person, why should you be concerned with anything else around you? Why should you be thinking about what doubters outside of you are trying to get you to understand? Babe, like, listen, we already understood the limits. Like, that's exactly why we don't associate ourselves with that anymore. It's because we already knew. Why are you telling us something that we already thought about before? Why are you telling us something that we experienced before? The reason that we're here now is because we're past that. We are way past that shit. And obviously with the limited stuff, we were way unhappier. Now, limitlessly, we're very happy. So even if you don't believe in yourself all the way and you don't believe that you can do this, I need you to understand, you absolutely can. You have to be the person to feed that though. You have to be the person to let yourself believe that. You have to be the person to be on top of your shit enough to understand that, of course, I am that powerful, because I absolutely am, because you absolutely are. I promise that no matter what it is, no matter who it is, no matter what the tea is, okay, no matter what, doesn't matter. No one and nothing will ever have enough power to keep you from getting to where you need to be, but you have to be the person who is in charge of that. So be in charge of that. Be on top of your stuff. Make sure that you're not listening to anyone or anything that isn't you. If it's not empowering, it doesn't matter, all right? You have to remember this. Remember what I'm telling you. The noise, can't fucking hear you. Oops. Gotta pop my ears. Whatever. Bye. All right? Y'all got this shit. Remember who you are. Y'all got this. Bye. Being the person who believes in yourself most in this world means being the person who is allowing everything that you want to actually bless you, and to not let anything hurt you, because nothing can without your permission. Although I do completely understand where the perception of not being able to, being limited, whatever else comes from, because of course we may have been there before, whatever. Despite that though, the energy that goes behind being that limited is so unbelievably draining. I did not feel good when I was thinking that way. I did not feel good when that was my only reality. I feel better now knowing that I'm free, that I'm capable, that no matter what it is, I can do it, I can have it, I can be it. There's nothing standing in my way. And upon me seeing that and really understanding that now, you just get to a point where nothing can penetrate that. Like nothing can fuck with that because you get it. You get it. You know who you are. And upon you knowing who you are, the entire world falls into your lap and this universe becomes yours because it always was. But the doubters might tell you that it's not, that it never was, but you know, as the one who's in control, that it always was, because it always was. Absolutely, it always was. If you start believing in yourself now and you stop listening to doubters, stop listening to people who don't, I promise you, you will go so far. You will go so far. Your life will never be the same again. You just gotta keep rolling with the punches, gotta keep being happy, gotta keep doing what you gotta do. This is your life though, and the last thing that you're gonna do is settle. Don't fucking settle. Don't wanna hear a single thing about settling. You got this, and you got this. No complaints, no nothing. You got this, and that's final. Forget who doesn't get it and get with those who do. That's all that matters to you. As it definitely should. Y'all got this. Love y'all so much, my love. God bless you all always. Bye.